Hello, and welcome to another video. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. So today is Thursday, May 19th, which means I know I haven't told you guys yet my show day. I've announced it on Instagram, but we are 2 days out from my first show of the season. So this Saturday I'm going to be competing in the Sydney Gillen Peach Classic in Atlanta, Georgia. So close to the big day. And this is the first show of, at least a couple that I have planned for this season. This is going to be a regional show. It's a national qualifier. So super excited to kick off the season this Saturday. I am in peak week, so this week has been the peak week process of bringing down stress and getting my body ready to peak to its best when I get on stage on Saturday. So it's been going super well, checking in every day with my coach, every morning with photos, and just making sure everything is on track. It also means that I've kind of been scaling back the intensity of my training sessions. So yesterday I hit legs and did a little bit of a lighter intensity session, not going too close to failure or anything like that, because we don't want to create too much soreness and inflammation in my muscles. And today is the same kind of thing, so I'm lifting upper body and scaling it back just enough to get a really good pump but not push too hard and have that soreness and inflammation going into show. And today's going to be my last training session before show day. And I finished my last cardio session yesterday, so just getting a good amount of steps in today and tomorrow. What else do I want to update you guys on? So with nutrition, we have gradually started. So yesterday we started increasing my carbs in order to start filling out my muscles for a show. So we had a little bit more carbs yesterday, increased even more today, and we'll load even more tomorrow, just to kind of gradually build up that glycogen in my muscles to be nice and full when I'm on stage. So that's kind of the peak week process and how it works. I'm definitely staying on top of my water intake to be really consistent with that, sodium, potassium, my supplements, and just keeping everything really consistent and on point, so that I'm controlling all the variables and making sure that we bring my best physique to the show on Saturday. So it's been going super well. I'm so pumped. I can't believe it's here. I think especially after, the last time I competed was in 2020 during the pandemic, and shows kept getting canceled and postponed, and I didn't even know if I was going to be able to compete, and so it was just this really uncertain thing. So this time around, with things actually going as planned and as scheduled, it's like, oh wait, like we're really doing this, like this is actually going to happen how it's supposed to, which is kind of crazy for me, but I'm feeling really good. I'm so excited. I wanted to pick my camera up today and update you guys. I am headed down to stay with my family near Chattanooga tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna head on down to Atlanta with my best friend Macy. She's gonna be like my show mom. She's my hype woman, my best friend. So she's gonna be coming down there with me to just support me and help me, and be there for me, and also just be able to spend time with her and celebrate the day with her too. So I'm just so grateful for her and excited for us to get to spend that time together too. So that's gonna be cool. But I think that's the update for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead in here, and I'm gonna hit my upper body day, and then I'll go home, eat lunch, and I need to get everything packed in together for, to make sure I have everything I need for show day. So I'll take you guys along for that and kind of show you some of the stuff I'm packing and everything like that, just to get ready to head down there for the show. Something I realized too, though, that I wanted to share with you guys. This morning I was talking to Max, my husband, and I was just like, we were having a conversation, and I was just like talking, and I was like really into whatever I was talking about. And I had this light bulb moment. I was like, oh wow, like the carbs are hitting. Like the carbs, the glucose is going into my brain and actually like bringing me back to life and giving me some energy. And it made me realize just how low energy I've been for the last like several weeks. So just being, not that my food has gotten super low, but you know, it's all relative. When you get to a certain point of leanness and you're depleted, you're not, you know, eating as much as your body needs. Part of that is you're not getting the glucose to your brain to be able to like think and function optimally, you know? So I feel like I didn't really, I mean, I knew that I was feeling tired and having a hard time concentrating, kind of in a brain fog. That's kind of how you feel. But just the stark contrast of having like more carbs yesterday and even more today, I'm starting to like get back my normal like energy and brain function. I'm like, oh wow, man, like I feel good. So that's been good to just like feel good again too, especially just going into show. But it does just go to show how much of an effect the, you know, the deep dieting of prep has on you, not just physically but mentally, and also just emotionally, you know, having a hard time like feeling good and feeling excited about things because your energy is just so low. You just don't feel the best. So I feel like that's a side of things you don't always see, and you don't always see people talk about. And it's something I haven't really like shared with you guys as much, probably. I feel like when I, you know, pick my camera up and share with you guys, usually it's when I have enough energy to do it. And also, you know, as a person, I like to be positive and upbeat, so I'm not gonna come on here and be like, you know, down in the dumps and you know, I usually don't pick up the camera at like my lowest points when I'm feeling really down and tired and stuff like that. So I feel like that's a side of prep that maybe you guys haven't seen as much, even, you know, for me. So I just wanted to share that so you guys know that that's definitely like a big part of going through prep and you know, how you feel throughout the process, for sure. But feeling better today, definitely starting to feel those carbs hit me and having good energy. Hopefully I'll get a great pump in the gym too. So I'll try to get some clips of my workout. This session is pretty fast paced, so I have really short rest times and stuff like that, so it might be a little bit harder for me to get very many clips, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. So hopefully I'll see you in the gym, but if not, I'll see you afterwards for you know, packing and getting ready to hit the road. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel and watching, and I'll see you in the next clip. We are actually a few weeks into the future now from the last clips you guys saw. So I filmed a little bit when I was 2 days out from my show, and I really had really great intentions of like filming along the way with like packing and traveling and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is I was super rushed when it comes to like packing and just like getting everything together, and it was super stressful, just so that I wouldn't be traveling too late and so I could kind of stay on time with everything. So I ended up just like kind of scrambling, getting everything packed and ready to go, and then traveling down to stay with my family before the show. And then really the whole weekend was just a whirlwind. So I didn't end up picking up my camera like I wanted to. So I just wanted to come back on here and film this and update you guys about the show. So it was a really great show, lots of awesome competitors there, and I ended up getting second place in my class. It was a close call. They called the two of us back out and compared us, and I ended up placing second. So, you know, ultimately, you know, you always are gunning for that top spot as a competitor. But I'm really, really happy with the package that Alex and I brought. And we got the national qualification, which is what we needed because top 2 qualify for nationals. And then the head judge there was Sandy Williamson, who is the head judge at the national shows and a lot of the big pro shows. So getting in front of her and getting her feedback, I went down and talked to her like immediately afterwards. And she gave us some really great feedback as far as that we're on the right track coming into the national show. So that was really encouraging to hear. So we got the things we came for, the national qualification and the feedback from Sandy. And then coming out of that show, I just kind of was in a rough spot mentally, and also just energy being low, and you know, just a lot of things. I was kind of struggling, and I, you know, wanted to pick my camera back up and share with you guys, but I just kind of had to honor my mental space and what I needed at the time, you know, and that was just to kind of put my head down and work and keep to myself for a little bit. So I know you guys love, you know, catching up with me, following along, seeing all the updates, and I really wanted to give that to you guys, but ultimately I just kind of had to do what was best for me and give myself the space to, you know, do what I needed to do. But I wanted to just, you know, catch you guys up to speed so that you know where I'm at with things, what's going on. So after qualifying for nationals, we had our eyes set on junior nationals 4 weeks later. So that's been the plan all along, kind of the timeline that we had nailed down. So we got the qualification and immediately started preparing for nationals. So today is June 11th. It's a Saturday, which means I am 1 week out from junior nationals. It's going to be next Saturday, the 18th, in Chattanooga, which is like right where my hometown is, where I grew up, which is cool. I've competed there before at the Tennessee State, where I won the overall in bikini in 2020. So it's the exact same venue, which is really cool to be coming back there. So I'm super excited. I have my peak week protocol from Alex. So I know the plan moving forward for this week. So we're heading into another peak week. And I'm not going to make any big promises, but I really am going to try to share more with you guys this time than I did with this last show. So bear with me. I'm going to do my best. But it really is just one of those things when you're competing. Energy is just so low sometimes that, like, literally functioning, getting through my day, getting my steps in, getting my workouts in, getting my meals made, doing my laundry and dishes and then doing my client work as a fitness coach is like all I can handle sometimes. So you know, sometimes I just have to like give myself grace and choose what I have to put my energy towards. So that's why sometimes YouTube kind of falls on the back burner a little bit. But I am going to do my best this week. I just wanted to film this for you guys and talk through this just to kind of catch you up to speed before going into this next peak week. But thank you guys so much for following along. I will do my absolute best to have a video come out with, you know, some stuff throughout peak week this next week and then show day. So you guys keep an eye out for that for sure. But thank you so much for following along this journey with me with my prep. I really appreciate the support, and I will see you guys in the next video.